Hello everyone, I am Hema Sati Sharma and student we are going to discuss the chapter Transportation in Animals and Plants for class 7. So why plants and animals need a transportation system? We know that all living organisms like plants and animals need food, oxygen and water so that they can survive. Now these elements like food, oxygen, water need to be delivered to their body parts so that they can function properly. So you know that in plants, water is absorbed by roots while the food is manufactured or food is produced by leaves. So now food is produced by leaves and it is required by the roots also. So that means food is required to be transported from leaves to other parts which are not producing food. In similar way, water is absorbed by roots, but it is required by leaves for the photosynthesis process. That means water from root is required to be transported to the other parts of the plant. Therefore, transportation is required. In similar way, for example, humans, they inhale oxygen and that oxygen goes to lungs, but the oxygen is required by each and every part of the cell or each and every cell of the human being or the living being for the respiration process. So now how this oxygen will be transported from lungs to the other body parts? Therefore we need a transportation system so that everything can function properly. So hence all living organisms need a transportation system in the body. So in human beings, the circulatory system is the basic transportation system. So human circulatory system is the main transportation system. Now human circulatory system is a transport system which consists of a network that supplies. Now in this circulatory system, what are the things which are being transported? That is food, water, oxygen and other substances. Now, what are the parts of this circulatory system which are included or which are responsible for transporting the food, oxygen and other things? That is blood vessels, which is arteries, veins and capillaries, and the heart. So these are the main parts of the circulatory system. So we'll be discussing about the blood. So blood is a connective tissue. Basically, blood is a kind of tissue. Tissue is made up of cells. So blood is a connective tissue which is red in color and this is fluid. That means it is liquid and this flows in our body throughout the blood vessels. What are the functions of blood? The blood acts as the medium of transportation of essential substances throughout our bodies, such as oxygen and nutrients. So first function of blood is transportation of essential nutrients like oxygen and nutrients like glucose. Blood carries oxygen from lungs and transport it to different cells of the body. Blood also carries waste material to the kidneys, which then filtered from the blood. The small intestine, we know that we have studied digestive system. So we know that small intestine digests the food and absorb its nutrients. So from there, the nutrients are absorbed in the blood and provided to all the part of the body through blood. The blood also protects the body from losing blood from forming a blood clot at the place of injury. So if you are injured and the blood is oozing out from your body, so what will happen? A blood clot will be formed by the component of the blood. Now the blood contains a special substance that helps in regulating the temperature of the body. So blood also helps in maintaining the body temperature. Now we'll be studying about components of the blood. So components of the blood are red blood cell, platelets, white blood cell, plasma and serum. So blood can perform several functions. Now we have seen that blood perform several functions. So how these several functions is performed by a single component which is called blood. So blood also have different substances present in it. For example, blood plasma, which is a liquid substance of the blood, and it consists of 55% of the blood and it facilitates the transportation of different substances throughout the body. Blood plasma is made up of water, salt, fat, proteins and sugar. Coming to red blood cell or erythrocyte, because of which our blood looks red. They are present in ample amount in the blood. 40% to 45%. They are red in color because they contain a special pigment which is called hemoglobin. The oxygen we take in binds itself with the hemoglobin and hence reaches every cell of the body through the blood. This we have discussed in the chapter of respiration also. White blood cell, these are also called leukocytes. So they are present in fewer amounts, almost 1%, but they perform vital function in the body. They are the soldiers of our body, and these cells fight against the germs present in the body. Blood platelets. Blood platelets are the cells that help in the formation of a blood clot and prevent the blood from flowing out the body due to an injury. Blood vessels. Now, next component is blood vessel of the circulatory system. So we know that the human circulatory system have three main components: blood vessels and heart. So we have discussed about blood, and about blood vessels we'll be discussing about in the next chapter. Thank you.